Paul is low seed, so Matt gets to choose.
How come they printed it out?
Choose Matt. So all it does is read off exactly what I print. So you get choices. All right, we are just going live here in Owatonna, so just getting into the practice balls. So we got a few minutes left, and whenever they're ready to go, they get 2 practice balls on the upper lane. Start. All right, we have a whole bunch of people joining in. Susie, we missed you today. You and Terry were both gone, so I had to take pictures myself. Say hi to Cody since you guys are joining down in Iowa. Hopefully you guys had some fun at the Fusion. It was great to see Bean made the cut. Terry's watching from Mexico. And Tammy's watching. Dan Amphonson's watching on the other side of the house. So he's watching his kids bowl. And on the right side here we have the adult flights. And your number 3 seed is Paul Davidson, and he is going up against number 2 seed Matt Hook. For those that might not know Matt, they probably know his son Mitchell Hook, who bowls for Winona. He was able to convince his dad to come bowl today, so not a bad day when he start off and make the step ladder. Your overall number 1 seed for the adults is Mr. Big Show, Bob Prino, who was assisting me and helping me out during the practice frames. And then on your left-hand side, we have flight number 1. Your number 3 seed is Ryan Killen. And I always say his last name wrong, so I just call him Hightower. Ryan is actually...
Hightower?
Yes. Ryan actually won his junior gold spot today, so he sat there and said today, or the step ladder is just icing on the cake. So he's going up against number 2 seed, Max Roars. And the overall high qualifier today is Mitchell Hook, who's standing behind me, or sitting behind me. Yeah, watching his dad. You could come over and add some commentary in here.
Okay.
Because we have some people watching.
Oh, you're trying to... Okay, but I'm trying... What's the name of the movie that has Hightower in it? Cause,
Police Academy.
Oh, yeah. I was blanking on the name, but I've watched it a few times with my dad.
Yes. So, you're able to convince your dad to come bowl today.
Surprisingly, yes. So there you go, Terry. I got him here. Yes. Somehow.
The one day Terry's gone.
She said last week I had to
Bob
get more.
makes the number 1 seed over there. Mitchell gets his dad to come bowl.
Well, Terry said last week that I had to get him here. Well, actually, that I had to expand the adult division. So I tried. I got one person here. So.
All right, we're here laneside with Tanner Tinda and Mitchell Huck.
Hey, it's Tinder, remember?
It is not.
Last week it was Tinder.
You are watching Flight 1 semifinals for Flight 1 and semifinals for the adult division. Max roars with the good shot, trips out a
what
four
a
pin.
trip. You don't see that every day. Well, actually, if you're Max, you probably do. Wait, what's... And Paul with a 10 pin.
Hello, Susie.
Oh, Susie's watching? Hey, Susie!
Ryan Kilnan with a rebuttal.
And through the face for the baby spin. Okay, now here's the thing. I think I missed 3 of these on the day.
Yes.
So, and towards the end, our plastic ball started hooking. Me and Ryan were actually talking about that after the announcements.
No, these people don't care.
So, this could be difficult here. I was getting to the point there, Tinder.
A tough spare conversion.
Oh, but he makes it perfectly.
All right, what do we got? What did I miss?
Oh, don't worry, we got this.
How's High Tyro doing?
Well, he went through the nose. He made the baby split, so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, you're fine.
Well, actually, we're gonna keep
Matt.
All right.
Matt Hook goes through the nose to leave a 4 count. He's got that sleeper, so it could be difficult.
Tanner, Susie Tate says hi.
I know, I said
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Oh, we miss you too. Except for I didn't get a. I don't think I got high. Did I get a high? in
No,
there?
just Tanner.
I think just Tanner.
Yeah, Mitchell, you're
I
not
think
worth
converts it.
All right, your dad picked up a spare, so that's good.
Yeah. Honestly, he didn't want to make it because his back was hurting him by then. He's like, I bowl league. I only bowl
Yeah,
3 games,
3 games
a time. Like, this is too much for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
you just got to limber up a little bit. My mom's telling me, oh, when you get to that age, we'll see how you talk about it.
I have a bottle of Aleve in my bag. I use it all the time.
Right now, I'm taking ibuprofen just to bowl because of my wrist, so it's not perfect, but it works. Oh yeah, and note that he's wearing the SST9s, which have that extra toe, but he has he only has the one slide that came with it, which is the 7. And when we're testing the approaches before it started, it was just sticking. So what we did, he's actually using my 10 from my 8s. So on the front, there's supposed to be that Velcro.
Yeah.
But there isn't on those ones. So,
well,
he's making it work. I never use that slide anyway, so.
It's a good thing you're here.
Yeah, he needs me more than he knows.
All right, so off to the Flight 1 side, Max has the 7 pin here, so add 9 spare, strike, 9. Ryan, strike, spare, so they're keeping a pretty close game over there.
Spares are going to be huge.
Yeah. So how was bowling on this shot today?
Honestly, spares are huge.
Yeah.
Granted, I had a chance to go even in 9th and 10th frame. I opened in my end, so I actually gave Max a chance to overtake me for the top spot, but he threw a good shot and left a 10 pin, so I got top qualifier, so I had quite a bit of luck though going for me today, so hopefully it continues in the title match, but I'm just happy that I made it. That's what I'm going to say.
Yes.
It's always a good day when you can go bowling at least and have fun with friends, so.
And today we are bowling on the Brunswick Phantom pattern. So it's
not well heard of.
Yeah, 43 feet and 27.8 mils. Max is able to get a strike. So, and yes, Cody, this is the PBA commentary, me and Mitchell. So,
or Cody, are you saying we're not good enough? Or what are you trying to say here?
Well, maybe you're not good enough.
Okay, that's true. This is my first time. You can't blame me. This is my first time. I'm always on the other side of the camera, like I will be later.
Yes.
So I'm the one making a goof of myself on the other side of the camera. So this is a first.
Gotta say hi to Joe Squires watching. Probably down sitting in Iowa. Sure, it's warmer down there.
Actually, there's a few. Well, there are a few college tournaments that are going on this weekend, but one I know in Illinois that's going on.
I know. Was it Hoosiers next weekend?
Oh yeah, I think is that a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, or I don't know. Winona does not go to it, so I do not know. But I might be watching on the live stream for that because it's something to do in between classes.
Yes. All right, let's see what Ryan does here. And
So
Ryan
we got
gets a
snowplow on 18 by my dad.
Nice.
Not proud of him for that shot. And then there's Ryan who throws it beautifully.
Yes.
Hey Matt, get some tips from Ryan. He knows how to throw it in the pocket. Although my dad is picking up spares.
Yes, and you said
He just had the
spares
one
count.
split. Yeah.
And it was in the
Spares are
first
huge.
frame, so that's kind of where the place to do it, I guess.
I guess. That kind of
I mean,
oh,
if
but
you're going to,
that's
I guess,
not-
have an open, I would say pick frame 1.
Really take notes from Ryan, please. Goes through the headpin and then misses the headpin. I can guarantee you if he misses
And
the
Max gets
headpin,
a strike.
he will not hear the end of this.
Both
for
Max,
a
and, yeah,
while.
both Max and Ryan have doubles going, so keeping it close.
12-pin match. I'm glad right now I'm on this end
Yeah.
versus on that end.
Hey, you get to size up the competition.
Hey, they were gaining on me. I had the lead through 4 and they closed in on me, so anything can happen.
On any
Max
given
made it.
Sunday.
Max made a good run the last 2 games. So either way, whoever I face, I'm going to be like a little leery on.
Yep.
Oh, that looks good.
And Max able to get a turkey. Let's see what Ryan can do to match it.
Okay, they keep bullying at the same time. It's hard
Yeah.
to do the comments when they both go at the same time.
That's why you just pick one.
That's what I keep doing, but then it's
Yeah.
I'm trying to share my time evenly. You don't want to play favorites here,
No.
except for I'm maybe giving my dad an extra hard time.
Extra little poke and jab.
Hey, overall on the day, I beat him, so he could take a note or two about that.
I could sit there and ask, how.
Jump for me. No, I'll let you go. I got bowl a game here pretty soon.
Paul gets a lucky Brooklyn strike there on 17. Let's see what Ryan can do to match Max's.
See, I've seen a lot of those carry today. A lot of through the nose. There's been some good breaks today. Brooklyn and through the nose has carried pretty well. I have had quite a few of those today, but the big thing is take advantage of them.
Yes, I saw that scores were kind of generally about 160, 180 average score for the game. You're lucky you had some 200s in there.
I only had 2 that were below 2, I think,
Yeah.
actually. Which really kind of... Those 2 opens really upset me at the end. But I made it, but I would have rather have been plus for the day. Like, I was plus through 4, only by 8 pins. I had a chance, but ball started reading up. Because it seemed like almost every 2 frames, like you'd almost have to jump sometimes. Started drying out.
Let's see, we got Ryan picked up his spare. Your dad picked up his spare.
Ooh, great church. It is Sunday.
Yep.
See, I don't know what's more fun right now, commenting or the fact of when I have to go bowl. Hey, he did it! In the pocket, it was beautiful.
Ryan
goes
goes
for the
for
count.
3, and
That opens the door for Max though to take
Yep.
advantage.
what
He can
Max
be real
does.
comfortable. Granted, I do not know what ball I'm using yet because I started testing urethane down on the practice pair. And that was actually probably hooking more than my IQ, so we're going to see. This could be interesting.
Oh, well, yes, interesting has kind of been the word of the day.
You could go high and then go low. Max is much farther left, though. Both of these guys are much farther left than I would be, probably, though. Otherwise, I might take that and use that and notice that, go urethane and go left.
Got the 7-pin to wiggle there, just not enough.
Kind of an odd thing, though, to say is go left with urethane. Even though I'm throwing an IQ and to say go left with a urethane, that just seems weird.
Yeah. All right, so Paul picks up the spare. So he's sitting.
Actually, we're even on that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because with the strike
with the
advantage,
strike,
if they strike
yeah.
out, it's even.
So
Keeping it close.
both matches are pretty close match, and then Max able to pick up this spare.
Max gets a little bit of breathing room there.
Hello, Kevin. Glad that you're watching.
Oh, Ken does. Yeah, Ken does watch it.
Yep.
Bring them on camera.
Yeah, I think that was another one of Cody's PBA commentaries. So.
That might be. I don't know. I'm losing track. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just more commenting. You're the one supposed to watch the comments.
Yeah, I tried, but
You're not perfect either.
I like
We'll
to watch
accept
the
it.
bowling.
Terry, we need you back.
Yeah. I know she's watching from Mexico, so. And Max is able to get a strike there. Really puts pressure on Ryan to punch out here in the 9th and 10th.
Paul's had a strike too.
Yeah.
Ooh, and the wiggle on the 10. He almost had an 8-10 though, so actually I think he's fortunate for the 10. Oh, you need a score correction.
You got it, Mitchell. Ryan gets 7-pin, just cannot get it to carry over. I think he's a little leery from the Greek church he threw on 15, so starting to wonder what line to throw here. So, and Matt not able to pick up the 10-pin, so definitely wonder keeping up to. Makes a close match. Paul is up just by a few, but let's see what Matt does here in the 10th frame. Both flights are entering the 10th frame, so Ryan's in the 10th frame on number 15, down by 19. So, but able to get the spare in the 9th frame, so. Oof. Another big split on 15, exactly where he had his Greek church frame before, or his shot before on that lane. So, and Matt is able to get an 8 count. First ball was a strike on 10th. Definitely needed the mark in the 10th to stay alive up against Paul. So Ryan finishes with a 184, so Max will move on to face Mitchell. Just saying Max is moving on.
Oh.
Ryan finished with 184. Your dad finished with a 173.
So really, it's just pretty much good counter actually for Paul.
Keep the ball on the lane. That's all you need to do.
Don't do anything too crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of balls that'll go through the nose, so you never know.
Yeah.
Never count anyone out on this pattern for sure.
That's this pattern's definitely I found it yesterday in the Brunswick catalog and almost had a backward strike there. But found the shot on the Brunswick catalog and I'm like, oh, never heard of it. Sounds pretty interesting. This is what we're going with.
Well, what was it? After game 1, you came up to tease me. Oh, yeah, I had to put the shot out there just to make it hard on you guys and make you struggle or whatever.
Yes.
He was
And
also
Max punches gets 2. So that one ball left here.
Will you do a ball change to test something or no?
Yep, test out something new to go against you here in
Looks like it'll stay
round.
the same.
Terry's wondering who the commentators are. We brought in the PBA commentators here. Had Tanner Tenda in here for a little bit.
Like I said, we should have brought Terry back. Like, we need Terry. We love having Terry at the tournament.
We got Mitchell Hook over here watching his the number 1 seed hanging out.
I was watching my dad.
Yeah, watching your dad.
But he kind of choked there, so.
All right, so in flight number 1, Max finishes with the 235, moves on to face Mitchell. Ryan finishes with a 184, and Matt on your right-hand side finishes with a 173. Paul with a 196. So Paul will be going on against big-time Bob Prino in the adult flights. And Mitchell will be coming up against Max here, so the number 1 seeds will both get a 2-ball practice shot on each lane. So we'll have a little quick break.
I think Terry's tuning in.
She's watching. She called me already from Mexico, so yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have a Mai Tai and sit back. Tell her I said hi.
I don't know if you were able to hear that, Terry, but Paul says hi. I think he's a little jealous that you have warmer weather than him up here right now, but she says good luck. Alright, so both Bob and Mitchell doing their practice balls. Since we have a little lull in the break, we have sit there and talk about sponsors. Bowler's Crate, Kegel. Let's see, who else do we have sponsorships through besides our United States Bowling Academy? Since we do coaching on the side, other side of our business besides Tournament Series, so really never did talk about bios yet, but I know Ryan leaves a senior up in Blaine. So we got Mitchell Hook and Max is already in college. Max is college bound, so Alright, so Mitchell's electing to go first, so he's going to end up finishing last in the 10th frame. And gets a nice Brooklyn strike to start off championship game in flight number 1. Today we had, 44 kids, so 4 flights and then 6 adults. So decent showing in Owatonna. All right, so Bob's elected to start. think Mitchell, I can't remember if he's just finishing his practice or not. But Bob starts off with a strike. Terry says if Paul's dream could come true.
Hi, Terry. Are you?
All right. So that was Mitchell's first throw. Left the bucket and able to pick it up.
Yeah, luckily.
Luckily, that 15 seems a little tight. I know Ryan had the last two splits.
You know, I just
Yours-
had nothing on it and put it way outside. And if you did that today, if you had nothing on it by accident and you missed out, it was staying out. Early, I was playing straighter, and if I missed outside, it was gone. A lot of missed head pins to start the day.
Yes.
So
Max leaving the 10 pin off his first shot.
really, it was a grind the first game. Lane started opening up the second game, and then we kind of went from there and started building the scores up. We had a 276 shot the second game.
Yes, Miss Kelsey Yeager from Wisconsin shoots 276 in game 3 today. So she had the front 8.
Yeah, she was actually bowling next to me, so I was watching that a little bit.
That was fun to see. Watch her throw. Have good luck. Was it on 15-16 or was it on 17-18?
Actually, I was on 15-16 at that time, and she was on 17-18.
Okay, so on the adult pair, so.
Because my highest game was also on 17-18, so that seemed to be the higher score. I'm official now?
Yes, you're official or junior reporter, so.
Well, I always seem to stick around anyways. Justin's
now
back
we got
here now,
Justin,
too.
yeah, Bob's son.
He's trying
here.
to get in on this.
Yes, we got a strike in the first frame.
Yeah.
See, I was commenting on what my dad did. You can start commenting on what your dad does.
All right, let's see what Max does here.
Oh,
you
that's
guys
beautiful.
both spared in the first. He's able to get a strike here. Mitchell steps away from the phone commentary, so see what he does. He's trying to get selfies with me earlier today. Since last week, it was all goofy pictures. Every picture I seen him in was he was making some face. Yes, there's never a normal picture of him. So, all right, let's see. Bob able to pick up his spare. Have a seat, Justin. See what you can commentary on how your dad's doing here.
It's gonna be a bad shot.
Oh, you think so?
It's okay to cheer for the underdog. They really appreciate it.
Mitchell just lets it slide down. Huh? Like you said, if he gets it out too far, it's just going to slide down. Oh.
I'll tell you.
Yep. Dad kind of did the same thing. Just couldn't get it over to hit the head pin. Seen a few of them shots today.
Joining us in the commentary. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Another junior commentator, Hunter Pomage. Another Team Clams. Actually, we got 2 of the Team Clams here present watching Team Clams coach.
Want to converse the spare?
So, Mitchell able to pick up the spare on 16. All right. See what Mitchell does here on lane 15. Mitchell, let's see, a sophomore for Winona State. And had a few of them in the first match. Baby split, and Paul pulls out a strike to get a double. Mitchell, who is going up against Max Rohr's signed for Mount Mercy a couple months ago, so making his trek down to the collegiate land next year. I don't think any Clams other than Coach Bob is in the finals. Considering I had, well, let's see,
No one.
no current
What?
clams at least.
Spot jack me and don't talk.
Oh, don't worry. Oh,
Is
fall with the water.
Nolan.
Nolan is in the.
Yes, Nolan is in one of the finals, our last year's clams member. So
TV finals.
Okay, but Paul even got double and goes 3 counts.
TV finalist when he had.
Yes.
Can't really miss it that far outside.
yep, that's what I say.
But he
You,
had
you throw out, it's gonna slide down.
Yeah, I got fast with my feet and miss out. It's not going to recover on this pattern.
Yeah. See how Max does here.
Solid.
Ooh.
Solid.
Good break.
All right,
got
Paul.
Dan watching now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dan Bianchi. Bring them on camera.
Paul unable to make a spare out of that one. Slid down the first shot and kind of pulled the second one.
Don't even throw my venom ball pro
I went pin down IQ all.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, well, it's pin in the palm, so.
And yes, Rena Bauer got her junior gold for the girls spot. Today, let's see, Ryan, who was up against Max, got his, and Nick Munson got his for the boys division. So 3 more qualified. It makes, let's see, 43 that we've qualified for this year.
I think I qualified through a sweeper, not this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you
I don't remember. I do way too much of this stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of just jumbles together.
Yep. One after the other.
And then after going a little bit light and almost going 8-10, pulls it through the nose a little bit.
Yeah.
Makeable spare though.
I don't know. It seems like 15 plays a little tighter than 16.
Yeah. You know, I didn't get a real good practice feel on it because, well, I may have skipped my practice to comment, but that was my decision. Either way, I'm happy with my decision. So I will back that up no matter what happens here.
And Coach Bob gets a 9 count, leaving the 10 pin. Max cashes in, picking up his spare.
I did. I bought mine down for the first 2 games, and then I didn't.
And big time Bob picks up his 10 pin. Yay!
That thing like
Hannah up at the women's scratch tour up in Farmington Lanes made 3rd place, new clam for this year. So congratulations to Hannah.
Oh, Mitchell hooked it up.
Oh! Mitchell luck out.
Like I said, I've seen many breaks today.
Both him and Paul get strikes.
I left a 1-3-6-7 today. Hit the left side of the 1 pin and picked it up.
And shoot his spare.
Shot the head pin off the side wall and picked it up. Oh, he's just gonna send it.
All right, let's see here. So currently, let's see, 10 pin for Paul. So he's down by what, 4-ish or so after seeing if he can pick up his 10 pin. Mitchell gets an 8 count on 15. So he is down by 17 up against Max here on 15-16 for the Flight 1 championship. Oh, Paul not able to get the 10 pin. Gives your dad a chance, Justin. See what your dad can pull off here.
Well, if you keep the spare game up, he'll have a pretty solid game.
Yeah.
Good spare.
Made an adjustment, slowed my feet down, left. First one I got lucky with, so I'll take it.
Bob Marino with a
Ooh.
nice Brooklyn.
Coach Bob able to get a strike.
See, he's falling. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Granted, I had quite a bit of luck to get to where I'm at today, so we'll see if my luck runs out here.
See, Todd Walters is joining us. Looks like, saw on Facebook Todd winning some tournament down in Winona. Watching his fellow coach, high school coach here, step ladder finals.
Todd Walters?
Yep, Todd's on.
Oh, that's gotta hurry.
Never mind.
As it normally plays, I'm farther right than most people. We have the guys
All right.
farther left.
Yeah.
Still kind of
Bob with a 9 count.
He's throwing the jack.
Nah, your dad's a motive guy, so surprised you're not wearing orange pants. But orange doesn't really go with the Clams jersey, I guess. So
maybe next week.
yeah. Let's see, Max. Ooh, able to get a strike. Makes that a double. So keeping the lead over Mitchell. Bob able to pick up his spare. So let's see, Bob's up 112 to 86 in the 6th. And let's see, Max is up somewhere about 30 pins over Mitchell right now in the 5th frame. See how well what Mitchell does here in the 6 on his spare.
All with a Brooklyn.
Seen a few Brooklyns today.
Oh, yeah. Mitchell Hook. Good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Finesse.
Just couldn't get it to hook a little the head pin, so leaves a 7 count.
In a month. I know. So,
Bob looks pretty focused over here on the side of the camera, just in the zone. Todd's watching you, so better behave. Paul with a 6 count. Another one just kind of like Mitchell, just slides down, can't hit the head pin, not enough in there to hook. And Mitchell picks up his spare.
I think Nolan Bianchi took the W for 4th.
yeah,
250 game for Nolan Bianchi.
Oh, 250 for Nolan. Nice job. So
First 3.
First 4, 9 spares.
yeah, a couple. First 4 and spare, and then what? Strike through the 9th. Something looks like something like that. All right, let's see what Mitchell can do here. And same thing, just slides on down.
I thought that was a gimme, but he got away.
Getting the 6 count. So Max is continuing his lead over Mitchell, and Bob with another 9 count. That 2-pin, I think, from my angle. Man.
Yeah, it's a 2-pin.
All right. Let's see how do these boys do for spare shooting. Mitchell said earlier, spares mattered in this game, or in this whole tournament today.
Yeah, whole tournament.
Both of them able to pick up the spares, so. So let's see, after 7 on the adult side, Bob's up 131 to 106 over Paul. Both of them have spares in the 8th frame. And on to the flight 1 for the boys. Let's see, Mitchell is sitting at 93 in the 6th.
Same advice I gave him.
And let's see, Max has a double in the 5th and 6th, so he now makes it a triple. So
Well, he's just got
has 107 in the 5th. So
Well, when I
30 pin lead.
I made a
30,
jump up
just
because
over
I knew
30.
when Max gets in, he gets in. So
Yep.
he's going to make his spares. So I knew that if I was going to do something, I had to do it soon. Mount Mercy is going to get a very good player in Max because he knows how to make his spares, and when he gets locked in, he's hard to beat. He started making run at the end, so I knew coming in it would be tough. especially because he got to bowl on this pair before me, so he kind of knew what was going on with the pair. And I think I told you, Justin, that
All right, Max
whoever
makes it a
is
4 in a
gonna bowl
row.
first on this pair, that maybe it'd be better to bowl
Bob
second or third.
Or Paul has
Get
a
second or third seed to get comfortable on this pair.
Yeah.
5-10 split on 18. No. How's it going, Hunter?
Good.
All right. How'd you bowl today?
5th in flight 2.
5th and flight 2. So just out of the caching.
Yeah, I know. 7 pins.
Yeah. It was a spare day today.
Definitely. I think I had 6 strikes to the first
Mitchell gets
3
another
games.
9 count, leaving the 7 pin. How many strikes?
6 in the first 3 games.
Oh, that's rough.
Once I released that,
All right, so let's see. Paul was able to pick up his 5-10 split. So see how he does here in the 10th, going in the 10th, and he gets a Brooklyn. I guess that's all the strikes you can get. I'll go Brooklyn all day long. On a pattern like this today, yeah. I don't. Brooklyns don't bother me.
at this point, I was pretty much done with that day.
Yep, Mitchell misses the 7 pin. So, like I said, Max has a pretty good lead over him going into the 9th frame. So,
181.
Paul tried to make it a double Brooklyn, but leaves the 5 pin. If he picks this up, can finish with a 164.
Sad baby.
All right. Mitchell actually threw a gutter ball on that last frame, but just let him shoot it. The score will correct itself. Just lets it slide down the right side. All right. So
What time is it? I gotta make the Cedarville sweeper after this. I
Yeah.
got another 4 games or whatever to go.
all right. So Paul finishes with a 164, and Bob strikes to make the double, and officially wins over Paul. And
All right.
Max gets 7 count. So.
Oh, hi, Kurt.
All right, let's see how.
Walking, but he says he's watching.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like he's watching.
no, he's more wandering than watching. All right, Max able to pick up a spare in the 9th. So, and Max will be your flight 1 winner today.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to get all the way for him for his time.
Yep. Sitting at, let's see, 194 plus this ball going in the 9th frame. All right, and Paul and Bob finish.
I'm going to tell you this,
Bob.
so it's going to be nice to go outside. It's so warm in here.
Yep. So Bob is your adult winner, 199 over Paul with a 164. And Max just finishing up his 10th frame. If he punches out, he can finish with a 234.
No, they put out the Earl Anthony.
Yes, and clean today with Shaq.
Earl Anthony.
I mean, that's hard to beat, though. Especially like a pattern like this. 234 was
There's
huge
one
today
more.
on this pattern.
Yes. Well, anything over 2 was huge today on
yeah.
this pattern.
Which
There's
I shot
only
4.
There's one time I bowled it.
So I went over 50% or 2.
I was like,
Yeah.
I was like the 3rd seed, you were the 6th, and you hit my ball.
you were high qualifier. Did you even go plus today?
No, I was minus 11.
Yeah, minus 11. So yeah, nobody was plus today on this pattern. So that shows you how hard the pattern was.
Looking at the sheet, it
I
said
was
it was
there
high
too.
50.
Yep.
Definitely proved that.
All right, Max punches out for a 234 to win
Okay, so Hunter ended up going
over Mitchell. So Mitchell's 10th frame, just formality here. See what he finishes up with.
I didn't even go that low.
How's it going, Josh?
Great, just finishing up commentary.
I could have made second flight 3.
Mitchell's just throwing for formality to end the game here, so tried to do a Brooklyn there, but left 5 pin.
Just send it.
Are you gonna win? How much handicap do I get? You can have all mine. Oh, I get all of it. Who else's handicap do I get? Because I need quite a bit here.
We got everybody will volunteer their handicap.
Just send it, Mitchell. Just send it. You just gotta send it.
Look at the bang shot under the blue line.
That way. I have confidence.
All right, Mitch picks up the 5 pin.
You're only down 100 pins. Gutter ball.
Okay. Yep, 100 pin free.
Yeah, put in the ditch for 100 pins.
Yikes, man.
If you take
Backup
the
ball
5
2
pin out of the
hand.
rack and nothing else, we'll give you 100
All right, next week we are from all the way up north in Detroit Lakes. Get to come up to see all our North Dakota, Minnesota guys up there. And then 2 weeks we are in Mason City.
You didn't get beat by 2 or 100.
While the Clams are hopefully making their battle for
In Dallas.
nationals in Dallas. So Mitchell finishes with the 142. So
Nice
we
ball,
are
Max.
all done here in Owatonna. So we'll
Time to
see you
get
guys
ready for her next
next week. Yes.
What does